Lions TV full-time analysis video from Sunday's FA Cup match against Spurs. From White Lane, Spurs 6, Millwall 0. Honestly, people give you a little bit of shit over it. I wasn't expecting anything else. I honestly thought we'd lose the game 3 or 4-0. And we lost 6-0. 6 maybe a little bit, you don't want to ship 6 obviously, but I said it before, I say it again, Paul Goddard is our record signing, £800,000. Some of them players are spending £800,000 on a weekend. You can't compete. It is what it is. Spurs, in my opinion, probably the best footballing side in the country. Fantastic team. You can't take anything away from them. They picked a strong 11, and all this, cup runs. Lincoln done well. Wickham went and nearly got a result. Wickham didn't play that team. I ain't even checked, but I ain't got to check. Wickham did not play that side. There's no way in the world. And when it gets to the latter stages of the tournament, the big guns pull out. They're top players, and this is what happens. You get dealt with. We just couldn't compete, and people saying, our players didn't seem up for it. Our players weren't sharp enough. What that is that's as fast as our players go. They don't go any faster than that. They're as sharp Sunday as they was last Saturday when we played, but because they got the same level of sharpness and quickness and ability as League One players. So when they step up, they're not running any slower. They just can't compete and keep up with the Spurs players. That's what it was. It's still a good day out. The result didn't bother me. I knew we was going to lose. And, I said it is what it is. Starting team, I ain't going to go through the team because we just didn't, be fair, we hardly touched the fucking ball, did we? But, Tom King played well. He could have been double figures if it weren't for King, to be fair. He could have done better with a 6 goal, but again, it's game over by then. So, he played well, Tom King, first 20 minutes, and he made 3 or 4 really good saves. Other than that, the only other thing I'll say on the team was, going against everything I've ever said, I wouldn't have played Aidan O'Brien. I would have played Fred. Listen, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have affected the result. But I would have played Fred instead of Aidan. The reason being is, I know what everyone says about Aidan. I do take on board all the criticism that some people give him. And my argument against that is he's a very skillful player, and he's joint top scorer playing left midfield when he's not left-footed or a midfielder. But again, going back to we can't compete with the level of sharpness. Aidan relies a lot on. I think he's a good footballer. He relies a lot on his ability, and his ability is in League One is not going to be the same as it is against Spurs. So it was completely. He wasn't in the game. Listen, nor was the other really 10 outfield players. I think we had one chance really when 0-0 Morrow stuck wide, but I think he might be injured now again. He didn't look ready to me. But yeah, I would have played Fred. He done alright when he came on. Fred. There was but listen, it was a good day. A lot of people got what I was after. The last ever game at White Lane, and there's no hard feelings. The thing I will say is the fans. People saying we didn't sing and that. I've posted videos up now that shows the contrary. We just everywhere we go, we in my eyes we take over, and the fans were brilliant. Fans were fantastic. There was a little bit of silliness outside the ground, nowhere near the level you'd expect it to be. Obviously, a lot of it's all on the fucking keyboard warriors, and I was fine. If you want to stay out of it and use your head, don't walk next to the person in the replica shirt. Don't walk next to the person that's got their fucking hood up. I walk straight through the Spurs lot on the way in and on the way out. Nothing, absolutely fine. But I had my boy with me, and listen, the press. This is the thing now. I spoke to someone today, and because there weren't really a big deal to be made of the very minor violence that there was, the press are now going after the DVD chant angle on Son or Song, I don't know what his name is. All I'll say on that is you just fucking can't say anything anymore. It's just PC gone mad. The world's gone mad, in my opinion. But I ain't going to get into politics. The Spurs fans sing their own song about Son, which is even more derogatory than the one that Millwall fans were chanting. You just can't say anything. You can't have a little bit of banter. You just can't do it these days. It's boring as shit and the world's gone mad, but, that is what it is. All I hope now is that the game, shipping in 6, Chopper gets to the players and he says, listen, don't affect this mentality. You was outclassed, you was outplayed. I've seen a few of the players say that on Twitter as well and Instagram. It is what it is. We got outclassed. Let's not now let have a knock-on effect and let it affect our league form, because we've got to do the business this Saturday. Bury results went our way again the weekend, and now we're in our game in hand. I think we're 3 points off second, so it really is all to play for. Finally, Lions TV end of season 2 is now booked on the 3rd of June at VCD Football Club in Crayford, 7 till midnight, 3-course meal, auction, proceeds to the Mum Foundation charity, and special guest Terry Herlock will be speaking, Tony Warner will be there speaking, and the comedian slash, what's the other word called for it? Compere. The comedian slash compere, don't panic, I ain't doing it. It's John Stiles, son of Nobby Stiles. Fantastic comedian, do a lot of work with John, and that'll be there. Tickets are on sale now. They're £50. I ain't got flyers and stuff done yet, but I will do. There's only 150 seats available. Some blinding stuff will be auctioned off that night. Some shirts and no, but that's some Millwall memorabilia and some 1966 England memorabilia will be auctioned off as well. So if you fancy that, get involved with me via Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's all on there, so it's all to be seen. And that's it. I'll see you down then. See you down the den Saturday, take 2. We're playing Bury at home. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.